Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri Pro Tips. So today's episode is something that I've been so excited for. I've been looking forward to it for a long time, like the concept of it, not the video. But basically Vanguard Accessories. So Vanguard Accessories are, like, in two words, they are the shit. They are awesome. So Vanguard Accessories, I'm equipped with the two best ones on PS4 right now. Hello, Evanly. Hello again. So Vanguard Accessories are amazing. They are accessories that do not expire. Every other accessory in the game that comes along with costumes or outfits, they expire in a 30-day period. They're great to have, but they're temporary, and eventually they're not really that important. They're great to have, but they're not the best. So hello, Art. But Vanguard accessories are permanent. They will never, ever expire. And they're awesome. So on PS4, there are currently two kinds of Vanguard accessories. There are the Yoshitsune Arbiter and the Musashi. So Musashi is a better one. It ultimately beats Arbiter like 24/7. Like, the Yoshitsune Arbiter is a great thing to have, though. If you manage to roll two Valkyries out of whatever money you put in, or tickets, or whatever, and you get two, it's great. Because they each give you 10% attack, some Ice Element, some Holy Element, HP, and SP. That's a great bonus. That's literally better than every accessory that's ever been released in the game so far. If I had two of them, you gain 20%. It's awesome, right? It's awesome. But I have like 5 of these things, and I don't use them. And the reason why I don't use them is because the Musashi accessory is just better. Flat out 15% attack. I have 2 of them. That's 30% attack as compared to 20. And then 30% SP. That's awesome. 10 slice. I'm just going to say them as if I'm wearing 2 of them. So 20 slice, 20 holy, 20 critical, 100% sword affinity, and 100% twin sword affinity. Completely outclasses the Yoshitsune. And some might say, well, what if I'm not twin sword or sword and I don't get that affinity? Well, this can make, yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. But you know, even though I'm not a sword or a twin sword user, I might say I want to play twin sword just pocket. I do. Even though you don't have the affinity, the 30% attack bonus you get from this is so huge that it beats everything else. Give me 10 seconds here. Just gotta check something. And these accessories are amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And even if you don't have the affinity, the 30% attack you get is huge. So, I'm going to unequip them for 10 seconds here. Remove. So I had 31,000 attack before. If I take these off, I go down to 24,800. What is a perfect number, actually. Nice and well-rounded. But, you know, it's just there. So if I put on the Yoshitsune Arbiter, I'm at 27, so I gain 3,000 attack. Put on the Arbiter again, and then I'm at, you know, 29,000. They're gonna float away. But you can see that for every one I put on, I'm gonna gain 1128. So bam. And then bam. So 1128 plus 1127. So the attack, I gain about 7,000 attack by having these on. That's huge. Attack is the best stat in the game. And then it gives me extra crit. So I'm at 66 crit, and that leaves me freedom to use a crit force, something ornamented with either element or something else that's not pure crit. Because I honestly think that after you've hit 60, 50 crit, well, preferably 60 crit, you don't really need to worry about extra crit. It's not that important. You know, especially if you're playing spear or things with multi-hit, I'll crit 2 out of 3 times, and that's good enough for me. So I'm perfectly comfortable with 66 crit, extra crit force, and extra attack. My build works for me. So these accessories, like, if ever, I say this a lot, if ever you're going to put money into the game and roll, now is the time to do it. Because the next Vanguards we get will not be, there's no guarantee that it's going to be the Musashi or even have these good accessories. Because some Vanguards, like Himiko, their accessory doesn't give you attack percent at all. It just gives you affinity and element. But Miyamoto's is literally the second best accessory in all versions of the game. The best one belonging to Oda Nobunaga, who has 20% attack and 10 crit. But that one is not out for a long time from now. Saratobi Sasuke has one, but it just gives you movement speed and other things. And they might come back soon, so they'll have accessories as well. But right now, before the 25th, if you're ever going to roll, make sure it's you roll in Unit 1, and even if you just get 2 Vanguard accessories, like a Yoshitsune, like 1 Valkyrie, 1 Mia, it doesn't matter what combination you get. If you get any of them, that's amazing. You've gotten way stronger. And the main reason, like, I know everyone already knows about Vanguard accessories. They're awesome. I talk about them all the time. If you watch anything on the channel, you've seen me always using them. You see a lot of people using them. Like, if you go into a field and you see the dolls, because that's what they are. They're dolls. They go on your shoulder. You see them. So I'm going to go into the field real quick here. I say real... okay, I'm going to go real quick. Like Moon King, Rapid Storm real quick. Alright. So if I go into the field, you'll see my accessories, just for those that want to know what they do. So, but now if you're in town and stuff on PS4, the accessories don't load. So that kind of sucks. But it's kind of cool like that, because it saves render time, because if everyone's got little effects on them, the game is laggy. But in a field, you know, you're in a dungeon, it's whatever. So, there I am. And I have the 2 Miyamoto's right there. So that's what they are. They just go on your shoulder and they make you really strong. Reminds me of the Sage mode from Naruto with Jiraiya with the 2 frogs, and you get stronger. So there they are, just waving at you and looking around, and they're pretty cool little possessed dolls that give you power. They're really awesome. So now here's one of the main things I wanted to talk about today in the pro tip video. And these accessories are awesome, right? If someone gets them, that's amazing. And for a lot of high tier players, they think like these are essential. If you want to be like the best in the game, like I try to be the best I can, you know, if you want to be the best, you need these accessories, right? But some people, you know, I got my 2 Miyamoto Musashi scrolls in 3,000 OC. That's a lot. That's $300. But I had a Yoshitsune and a Miyamoto in like $50. Like, I got 2 scrolls in that range. And that's enough. That's decent. You know, it's extra attack. Sure, it's not the best. It's not the crit. It's not the 2 you want the most. It's not the end of the world. And I know for a fact that after January 25th rolls over and people can't get these accessories, there's going to be ridicule. There's going to be a period of, I have Vanguard accessories and you don't, therefore you are trash, you suck at the game, you might as well quit. You know, that mentality is going to come up, and I don't want it to happen. Like, the main point of this pro tip is don't be a dick. Like, if you have these accessories and someone else doesn't, you know, all you're doing is waving your money at someone. Because there are no in-game SP tickets to get this stuff for free. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, this stuff is 100% paid. Sure, there's the SP gacha tickets and all that stuff. Like the torn tickets and all that stuff. But you can't get them unless you put money in the game. And it's going to bring up this meta where people will be like, I have Vanguard accessories and you don't, therefore you're shit. Might as well quit. You're never going to be as strong as the rest of us. And that mentality is going to happen. And you don't know if someone, you know, this is a free-to-play game. Believe it or not, it's a free-to-play game. And for a lot of people, you know, they just play it because it's free. They have a PS4, you know, they got it for Christmas or their birthday or something. You know, maybe their parents scrounged up money, they got a PS4. You know, you don't know everyone's situation. And it's definitely not mine. That's not where I'm coming from. But in an empathetic point of view, You know, someone has a PS4, it's a free-to-play game, it's an awesome game, we all play it, we love it, but not everyone has, you know, $300, $400, $500 to throw into the game and get some accessories. Some people, they're completely free to play. They farm up their 105s, they don't drop boosts, they spend all their time doing all that shit, and, you know, they get the meta, they get everything they can, but this is literally the one pay-to-win item. Like, yeah, Vanguards are great. Like, me having Miyamoto, like, having her herself, or any Vanguard, is great to have in a dungeon. It's awesome. But just because you don't... We've already proven that just because you don't have a Vanguard doesn't mean you're not good at the game. If you log in every day and use the OC, you can get a Genna, you can get an Izuna. That's easy. You know, Izuna is the best Vanguard to bring into Typhon Glacies. It's amazing. Everyone uses it, you know, even though it's not the most, you know, pay-to-win thing. But these accessories are going to be pay-to-win. And not everyone has that kind of money to throw around, like I was saying. So, you know, and some people, they do. Some people, they do throw in... They have thrown in $300 and they don't get them. Lyra went through like $400+ and he didn't get 2 Miyamoto scrolls. But he wants to be the top percentage he can be. He wants to be the best he can be. And he threw in more than that until he finally got them. So, and then to some people, like, that's more expensive than the console itself. And some people, you know, they don't have, like, they're lucky enough to get $50 to put into the game and try. I know some people, they put in 50 and they've gotten 2 scrolls. I know some people, they put in $40 and they've gotten 4 scrolls. You know, it's all luck. And money can't buy luck. You can try and try and try and try and try. But, you know, not everyone has the money for it. And that's what I don't want to see. So my pro tip, literally, these Vanguard accessories are awesome, but, you know, the one thing I don't want to happen is that mentality of you don't have these accessories, therefore you're shit. You know, I don't want that to happen. That's literally the pro tip here, is don't be a dick. So, like, that's what I'm asking of the community to do. Like, I have them. I'm not going to go up to someone and be like, oh, I have, you know, 37,000 attack with my L, and you have 26,000 because that's what I had before. You know, I don't have that much, but I have 33. Whatever. You know, it's an exaggeration. You know, and then sword users, they're already competitive as it is, and they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna be the best sword user. Well, if you don't have this accessory, you're not gonna be the best. And then there's gonna be this whole tier of, well, I'm the best free-to-play sword user, or I'm the best, I don't need those accessories. And then that reverse mentality is gonna happen too, where people are going to be like, oh, well, you have this accessory, so you're excluded, and well, we're not going to consider you. And that could happen too, because the you know, those without will shun away those with, and those with will shun away those without, and it will divide the community even more. So I think you guys get the gist of what I'm saying here, is that if you can get your hands on these accessories, that's awesome. But if you can't, then, you know, it sucks. It really does. But it's not the end of the world. Because the game is designed... I don't want to believe that the game is designed where you need these accessories to play it. Because that would be beyond scummy on the developer's part. You don't. Like, this is literally the one, like, paid DLC where if you get this, you're stronger and the game gets easier. There's no situation in the game where you need these accessories to be good. But they help. They're like, you know... that DLC you get in those RPGs that you just, oh, I have max defense at the start of the game, ha ha ha. You know, it's like those things. So, yeah, that's the pro tip for this video is, you know, be the better person, be the better man. Like yesterday on my stream, one of my followers who's a bow user, Mikako, she showed me her rhyme she made, and it's at plus 90. She needs to get buttons to smelt it up. She's following every trick in the book. She's getting up there. And, you know, I looked at her profile and I saw that she had one Yoshitsune and something else. And I'm like, you have Yoshitsune, that's awesome. You know, I don't think they have all the money in the world and they're not going to blow $400 or $500 trying to get another scroll. The fact that they got one is awesome and I welcome that. And I applaud them for it. Because, you know, some people, like, I'm bringing Harai into this. Harai threw in about $200-300 trying to get the Miyamoto accessories and he didn't get them and he was straight up going to quit. Because he has that mentality of, I want to be the best. I put thousands upon thousands of hours into this game, and I want to see the results for it. Puts in the money, doesn't get it. You know, that can happen, and that can totally destroy someone's psyche, their self-esteem in the game. And that's shit. And, you know, let's say Like, Harai puts in all that money, and then Joe Bob over there is like, I put in $50. I have 2 of these. You're shit, and I'm not. And that's just, it's wrong. It's literally wrong to pick on others for what they can't get from a Nyan Koropan. You know, some people will be like, oh, well, I don't have Ogies, or it's like, well, don't pick on them. They didn't get Ogies. It's a random thing. Like, you're just gonna make them waste money in a game. Like, you know, you should only put money into this game if you have the money to put into this game. Don't break your bank. Don't try to be the best that you can be. Like, I mean, don't, like, I didn't mean that. Like, try to be the best you can, but don't break your bank. Don't break your wallet to do this. You know, this game is very money guzzling, and that kind of mentality I'm talking about is just bad. You know, it's just this weird thing I've had in the back of my mind where I think about the people that try and they don't get what they want, you know. Like, another example is, you know, Val. He's a really great renowned spear user, but he ran Palace of Rain like 1,000 sometimes, and he didn't get his Thunderquake recipe, and everyone around him is getting their recipes. They're getting fused. He has all the seals in the world, but he can't make his fused. And he had quit for a period of time because he couldn't do it. He gave up. He's like, I did 1,000 of this and I couldn't do it. You know, at some point, it's literally the same thing. It's like, I put in $1,000 and I didn't get it. That could happen. Hi. I can't read your name because it's all crossed out, but hi. Thing. I can't read your name. You know, that could happen. You know, it's literally the same thing. He could have put in $1,000 and not gotten it. And then, you know, I did 200 runs. So let's say I got my thing in $200 and he didn't get his in 1,000. You don't want to ridicule anyone for trying. Especially if someone doesn't try, then you shouldn't ridicule them anyway. But, you know, exactly. And there's a good example. Solomon's at 730 Benkei. He doesn't have his recipe. He doesn't. You know, it's literally the same thing. You know, people who try and fail, at least they tried. If you didn't try at all, and you'd be like, oh, well, I didn't try to roll at all because I knew I wasn't getting those accessories, so haha, you just wasted your money. Like, it's just a human thing that people do. It's gonna happen. People will always push each other down to make themselves feel taller. If you know what I mean, it happens a lot. So hey, Fernando. But I mean, I could talk about this all day. It has such real world implications. Like, don't judge others based on what they have or what they don't have or what they try and what they fail. If someone tries for something and they fail, at least they tried, you know. But if someone just doesn't do anything, it's human nature. People are dicks. It's how they are. And some people are, some people aren't. I like to believe everyone is, you know, innocent until proven guilty, or, you know, a nice person. But yeah, that's my pro tip for today. You know, if someone doesn't get I read that wrong. If someone doesn't get the Vanguard scrolls and you do, don't ridicule them. If they just get 2 Yoshisunes, or they get 7 Valkyries without a Miyamoto, at least be proud for them. You know, they still got Vanguard accessories, you know. Valkyrie's a great Vanguard, by the way. A lot of people just ripped on her because she didn't have the accessory, but as a Vanguard herself, she destroys Logos Aramin. She's a great Holy and Ice Vanguard. Awesome character. Excuse me. Awesome character to have. So even if you see someone with just 1 Vanguard accessory or 2 or something like that, just don't be a dick. Be happy for them. You know, because if you roll a lot of money and you don't get what you want, you're going to be harder on yourself than anyone else. You're going to be like, damn it, why didn't I get it? I'm going to go there. I did, Rhyme. Actually, she's at 90. I have to play with her skills a bit more, and then I'm going to use the last scroll and set my things in stone. Rinji, I am going to be busy today. I have to write after, so I won't be making the guides today. I have to find a day where I'm not busy for it. And I have to actually, like, plan them out and stuff. So the guides won't be today. But that's my message for today. Hopefully, you know, people respect it and, you know, don't be dicks to each other. Because it's a new year. It's literally 2017. It's a whole new game. We're getting updates constantly. You know, we might as well all be friends with one another on PS4. And there should be no ridicule among each other. Like, where's my blacklist? I want to show you guys my blacklist. I always wanted to talk about this. This is like a pretty heart-to-heart episode. So my blacklist has God Death, Kumiyata, Vegeta Warlord, Greedy Emperor, and Saskira. Saskira was a dick back in the day, so he's on my list. Vegeta Warlord kept asking for help, even, like, he just, it wasn't that he just kept asking for help, but he kept pestering me, and I'd say no, and he'd just keep going and going, and he just doesn't take no for an answer, and he bugs a lot of my friends, so he's on my list. God Death, I had said no to him or something, and he said, oh, I'm going to hack you, so I just blacklisted him right then and there. You don't threaten me, you're getting on this list. And then we have Kumiyata, I don't know who this is, and Greedy Emperor. There were two people I saw in Izumo, and they were picking on some level 42 guy or something, and I told them just to ignore them and blacklist them, and then I blacklisted them because they were bullying someone in a video game, and I just said, fuck these guys, and got rid of them. So, I removed two, did I? I had Chief on there because he kept asking me for Infernal carries, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that, or help, or whatever. And I don't do energy stuff like that unless I'm actually doing it myself or I have nothing to do. And he just kept pestering me, and I kept saying no. So I put him on there for a while, but I took him off. It's very easy to take someone off. So, he's saying hi to me. I'll say hi. Hi. Chief and Jack. Yeah, I had Jack there because Jack kept being a dick too, and I just said I don't want to be in Onigashima and all I hear is Jack just ripping people up. But lately, Jack's been a good boy, and Chief too. They've both been good, so I took them off the naughty list. Ben Slasher says we're fans. Oh, well, that's awesome. I got some fans. It's great. Damn it, why isn't Aurogiri like a preset thing? Best spear user ever. Wow. This always touches my heart when this stuff happens. I'm glad you're in joy. Damn it, I type in like shit. He's getting awfully close to me. Yes, you're my hero. Ah, that's awesome. You're in a PSN chat with Ben, are ya? Oh, you must love it. Oh, he's got them black eyes. I always find that so weird. You're so kind to the players. Yeah, I try, man. Man. You're the best. Of course. Of course I'm kind to players. Why wouldn't you be kind to them? They're humans, you're human. You should be kind to them. We're all the same species. Strong man Kirk. He doesn't have a weapon equipped. Ben about to say so. Is he? Is he? Oh my god. Hey Oro. Hi. See, one thing I've noticed is that none of these people have Vanguard accessories, and I don't think of them any lesser than I do anyone else. You're all beneath me. Just kidding. To be honest, I think Oro is the happiest person I see in Onigiri. It's the happiest. Wow. I'm watching your stream. Ariel, that's awesome. There's 15 people and he's one of them. That's awesome. Oh man, me too. Just messing with them. They said I touched myself to your videos. Same. Me too. You gotta know how to troll. Oh my god. This is great. You know, you gotta be the hero, but you also gotta be the anti-villain at the same time. You gotta be like Captain Deadpool. That's the way to live. So, I got my message across. That's all I wanted to talk about today was Vanguard accessories. Don't judge people that don't have them, and congratulate people even if they get one or two, even if it's Valkyrie or Miyamoto. You know, everyone, it's all luck. So, you know, I'm just dropping by. I'm so bored. All right, man. So I touch myself to my mom's cookies. All right. I hope your update. I hope our updates speed up. If not, we literally get Vanguard Accessories in 2 years. Oh, Evanly, yeah. Oh my! I touched myself on accessories. Yeah, the anti-Gillian. Maybe, I don't know. Xbox is so sad. Well, yeah, your console's dying without updates and things being hard, and your game can't even play itself. It's weird. You know, I went on one day and it was fun. Alright, Ben, if you keep talking like that, things are gonna get bad. Alright. So sometimes at night when I'm feeling alone, I turn on a video from it. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. I'm glad you all love me. Especially the FPS, the frames per second. I touch myself to Shiro's forehead. God damn it. If your shoulders aren't heavy, you're a squeeb. See, that's what we don't want. Don't listen to Randall. He's a dick. He's mean to everyone. Same thing dude did with PlayStation thing. Okay. Where are all these people coming from? They're all just here. Coming to see me. Like, what's going on? Chicken shoes? Alright. That person's new. Am new. Yeah. So yeah, spread the word, be a nice person, all that stuff. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, you know. Be you know, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. That's literally it. No, it's not Daddy Oro, it's Mama Oro. Can you help? No. That's number one thing. If you say, can you help me level up? No, I don't do that. That's not me. This is the Children of Day, right? Oro, I'm like level 38 PS4. Nice. Shiro-sama, that's him right there. He says, get accessories or get out. Well, you know, you need to get paid for that. And not everyone gets paid. That's Gangsta Man. Feel free to blacklist him if you want. You know, if he starts picking on you, just you know, blacklist him. If he starts picking on you. That's Gangsta Man, Shiro-sama. Walthrope, I'm not new, baby Oro. What does that mean? I'm not new. I just triple troll the Trollio. Alright. So, like I've said 5 times, I'm going to close the stream because I got things to do. I got lunch to eat and all that stuff. Can I touch you? Yep. Alright. So I'm going to get on out of here and I'm going to see you guys later. So, remember guys, don't be dicks. Can you get out of my frame?